Hello, group number 1. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing your seduction style. This reading is inspired by Robert Greene's Art of Seduction. This idea just came to me. I thought, why not do a reading where I can pick up on your seductive traits, your qualities, and which of those qualities match with the 9 archetypes that Robert Greene mentions in his book. It doesn't matter if you've read the book or not, because and it doesn't matter if you're trying to seduce anyone or not. It's subconscious. Most people do it subconsciously. Some might do it consciously, but if you've read the book, let me know. Leave a comment. And what are your thoughts? What do you think your type is? And I've pulled the cards, oracle cards. I'll pull some tarot later on. And first of all, I've spent a lot of time working on this reading. I thought, let me just assign certain archetypes to the tarot cards and the oracle cards. So you got 2 cards, and this one is the one that I connected with coquette, and this one's for rake. These are 2 of the 9 archetypes. So I'm going to go into the reading, but I just wanted to mention that it's like a specific reading. The idea came to me. I hope it resonates with the whoever's watching, the viewers. And I really need you to give me feedback on this reading, because first of all, I've spent a lot of time. So I hope that people like it. And secondly, I have another idea to do this reading. So if people like it, the response is good, I'm going to do like a better version of the reading that I'm doing today. So please let me know your thoughts, if you liked it or not, and what did you think of it. So let's begin. You got the castle and the kiss. So I'm going to talk about the 2 archetypes, and then I'll talk about the other cards that I've pulled for you. So with these 2, this one was connected with rake, and rake is the archetype which is kind of the bad boy, the bad girl, or the heartbreaker, I would say. So you could be someone, group number 1, where you naturally could be very seductive, you could be very good looking, or you could have that persona, your reputation, something about you. When people look at you, you come across as someone who might be popular, and everyone thinks, okay, everyone's crushing on group number 1. This is the person who can probably charm anyone. They can date anyone. They have a lot of options. So this is the energy I pick up with the rake. Rake is a person like Casanova type. So Casanova was, I think, one of the examples, but obviously there are other examples. But the energy that I pick up is everyone's kind of interested in you. There's a little bit of this heat or sexuality that I'm picking up here with pile number 1, where you're just naturally very sexy, or people are interested in you. There's a physical attraction, there's chemistry. The kiss, the keywords on this card were also chemistry, spark. There's this sudden attraction that people feel towards you, especially initially when they meet you for the first time. Or there could be examples of love at first sight also, where people could form this almost like an obsession towards you, and you're like, where is this coming from? We don't even know each other. And I don't feel the same way. So it's not exactly like a connection that you feel, but it's like more of a physical thing, or just people are kind of blown away by your looks or your personality or the way you carry yourself. There's this element of that I'm picking up here. And with the kiss, I also see 2 hands. It's talking about connection to people, you know, it's tactile. So I feel like the love language here could also be someone who's, you know, physical intimacy could be important. I think it's one of the love languages. So that could be your seduction style, where the way you touch, the way you kiss, maybe you're really good at that. Or it's just that energy of people wanting to get close to you, get intimate with you, or get to know you better, spend quality time with you, spend one-on-one time with you. Your skin could also be very, you know, you could have really great skin, smooth skin, something about your skin, the way you keep up yourself. Maybe you have good skincare, something about that is coming through. But the way you dress, or maybe you know, you show your skin in such a way where it's very attractive. It doesn't have to be over the top. Your sense of style, I feel like that's also could be a reason. The way you dress, and there's this spark of attraction that I'm picking up. that people sense very quickly, and it might not be reciprocated from your side. I feel like it's a lot of people crushing on you, and maybe you're just oblivious to this because you're used to it. I'm getting that energy with the castle. This spoke about a princess being stuck in a castle, not being able to get out, or this boundary that's there. Again, it's giving me that coquette energy. That's why I associated this card with coquette. Coquette is the archetype where there's a bit of a push and pull dynamic. There's a bit of hot and cold dynamic, where this is why I was saying, because you tend to get a lot of options. There's everyone who's interested in you, so you're not quickly interested in people, and you're not easily impressed. There's also this energy of because we got that spark, attraction, chemistry, that usually doesn't last. So you could experience this where you meet new people, you might find them attractive, or you, I don't know, give them a chance, but then it fizzles out very quickly. Or once you get to know people, you could get the ick and you're not interested in them in the long run, or people don't tend to impress you once you get to know them. If they're far away, they're like a fantasy or something, you're interested, but as soon as you get to know them, you're not as interested. There's this because the eye is closed, I feel like you're not interested, people are interested in you, and you can't really I feel like group number 1, you might not have long-term relationships that often. You could date a lot. For some of you, you might not even date because you're not impressed by people, you're not happy with your options. Something like this is coming through, where I feel like the spark or the chemistry could be one-sided also. And I also get this air of not being interested. That's why that also makes you attractive. People feel like group number 1's not interested in me, so they might tend to chase you. Or you could feel like a prize because group number 1 doesn't date around a lot. They don't give people chances, so they're like a prize. I need to impress them. You know, seeking validation. Some people might not even approach you out of fear of rejection. I'm picking up. So this is what I'm seeing so far. Coquette is about a person who's, it's very feminine trait to have, where you play games a little bit, you know, you might enjoy that, playing a little bit of games, and you're not really sure. You don't like to chase after people. You like when people chase after you, but you do like to give them attention, or you could be charming, you could be fun to talk to. That's why you could engage with these people and kind of lead them on, and they might feel like, okay, is this person interested or not? So that is the energy of coquette. It's a bit hot and cold. You're not really sure if you want to pursue the person or not, and you feel like this bad boy, bad girl that everyone wants a piece of. That's what I'm picking up so far. Let's look at some of the cards. You got the gazelle. Fire energy reminds me of Mrigashira Nakshatra. I think a deer is associated with that nakshatra, and it falls in Gemini. So again, that duality, you know, not being sure, should I be with this person, should I give them the time of the day or not? And Gemini is also connection. Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury is connected with skin. Usually when people have skin diseases, it's because there's some issue with Mercury, but again, it's giving me that touch, tactile, that's coming through, that connection, and duality, like I said. And it's also connection about two people coming together, conversing, conversation, connecting. So that energy is also coming through again. With gazelle, it's a person who's a bit fidgety, hard to nail down. I don't know what the right term would be, but to kind of settle down, you know. This is the gazelle energy is someone who likes to explore, someone who doesn't want to be tied down. Yeah, that's the word, tied down. So you're like a prize, and it's also again that energy of someone kind of hunting you, chasing you, you know, with the gazelle, you being the gazelle and them being the hunter. So you have this, and also I'm picking up, you could have a sweet voice, you could have a good taste in perfumes, like your sense of smell. So that could be very seductive, the scent that you wear. You could get compliments on that. If you do, please leave a comment. I want to know if this particular message resonated with anyone. But you just have this fidgety energy about yourself, like you're not completely interested. So it's like a chase, which makes it interesting for people. Next up we have servant. So again, people wanting to serve you. There's this energy of wanting to impress you, to do things for you. Maybe people tend to buy you gifts or do these gestures for you to kind of impress you or something. You could have that energy where people feel like they will have to put in a lot of effort. That's what I'm picking up with the servant. And it's also Saturn energy, people wanting, and I see this Mercury Saturn also, so maybe a lot of older people might be really interested in you, and it could be younger people as well. So there could be like a certain age gap, maybe not the people your age, but there's slightly age gap also. And people you study with, people you work with, they could be interested in you. Next up we have Pitta. So this is the dosha, Ayurvedic dosha connected with fire. So too much fire, again it's talking about heat. There's this heat with you, you know, you come across as a very hot person in a good way. And I see this almost like fire and water with this warm and cool tones coming here. Again, that attraction, that duality, that polarity. You could attract a lot of people who are very different than you. And I think it's just that natural, I don't want to say player, but you could have a bad reputation even though it's uncalled for. Maybe you're not like that. You could be, like I said, perpetually single, or someone who doesn't date around a lot. You're not impressed. You don't engage with a lot of people. But you could have that reputation where people just assume that you're a heartbreaker. And you have a lot of options and you're always playing the field. That's what I'm picking up. Next up we have this card, Sexual Freedom, number 30. Where should I keep it? Okay, this one's giving me obviously physical intimacy, all that touch that I was getting with the kiss also, and two people wanting to come together. This again, getting to know you. I feel like you could be very elusive, very mysterious. You could have that energy. Let me see what astrology you got. We have Sun in 5th house. Okay. With the castle also, I was getting this energy of someone being closed off. You're not easily reachable. You don't really engage with people that easily. Something about you being closed off. So that's why maybe people want to get in touch with you, spend more time with you, spend one-on-one quality time with you. And obviously there's this physical attraction that people strongly feel towards you, for sure. And wanting union with you, wanting to date you. Maybe some people want to be exclusive. It's like if they were seeing out in public with you, it could be like a big deal for them. We have the 5th house and the Sun here. So Sun again giving me that fire. You know, it's a fiery planet. 5th house is dating. So people want to date you. Again, that energy of always dating, not really having something long term because you're not easily impressed. Sun can also talk about a person who's independent. So, and ego issues can also be there, fiery temperament, but also it can talk about just not being impressed, not being happy with your options. You prefer being single, you prefer being on your own. There could be instances where you get in touch with people who try to control you also, because they feel like they got the prize and they might limit your interaction with other people, something like this. So you don't like that. You want individuality, you want your freedom in a relationship. 5th house talks about dating. Obviously it's fun energy, hobbies, things that you love. And 5th house is also love in general, so maybe a lot of people falling in love with you very quickly. I'm picking that up. But dating, things not being too serious. I think you could attract a lot of players also. Even though I was picking this energy up for you, I feel like with 5th house coming up, definitely there could be a lot of players, people who want to be single, who don't want to settle down, always approaching you. And you're just tired of that, dealing with the people like that. So let me just pull some tarot for you now. I'm going to shuffle the cards. So while I do that, I just want to mention that I've started uploading videos for my members on my membership side of things. On YouTube you can have members, right? So I have 3 different tiers. First is for monthly predictions. Second is extra tarot videos, the ones that I cannot post here, like career readings and, you know, past life readings and specific topics that I don't post on my regular channel, because those are I don't feel comfortable posting those for the public. I feel like those are very specific. So you will find extra videos on there. And the third tier is if you want to learn astrology, I can help you study your chart, learn tarot. Maybe if you want to start a tarot channel, I can post videos on that as well. But basically remedies and how you can use astrology to improve your life, because I've been studying astrology for I think 4 or 5 years now. So I think I want to share my knowledge with that, and I cannot post astrology stuff on my tarot channel. It wouldn't do well, just the way that things are with YouTube right now. So if you're interested, join the membership. If not, it's okay. Let's pull some cards for you. We have Chariot. So what is the seduction style of group number 1? Why are people seduced by group number 1? What do people find seductive about group number 1? We have Chariot, Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. We have Emperor, Sun energy again coming through strong. What is this? 6 of Wands. Let me make some space. Okay, let me show some close-ups. We have Chariot, Ace of Cups. So again, that initial attraction that I was picking up might not culminate into a relationship, but there's a lot of attraction that people feel towards you. We have Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands, Emperor. I think I should pull one more. We have Fire. This is a bit of mix. This is Jupiter energy. We have Water. So Fire, Water, again, that attraction, you know, that I was picking up here. So let's pull one more. Give me one more, Spirit. Okay, we have King of Swords, so a little bit of air. So what I'm picking up here, interesting with the swords coming out, even the Emperor is, you know, holding a sword. I think you kind of hold back. That's what I'm picking up here. Hold back with your communication. You don't really express your emotions. We have 10 of coins at the bottom. So I feel like a lot of friends could be attracted to you as well with the dog. People around you. I think you might even friend zone a lot of these people. Okay, so coming back to the cards. What energy am I picking up here? I'm picking up a energy of a person who's very charismatic. A person, you could be someone who's doing really well in your life, with the sun also coming out. You could have fame. You could be doing well in your career. You could have good money. You could have good reputation. There's something about you that's prosperous, abundant. And your impression, your reputation is really good. So when people get to know you, get to meet you, hear about you, they want to get together with you. They're impressed by you. And you also give this energy of, it's like people, if they were to be in a connection with you, it would be like a power couple. So they want that. They like what you represent. And I think there's also this energy of people wanting, waiting for the right time where they can come forward and get with you. Definitely I'm picking up attraction. There's a lot of people who are looking for a good time, but there's also this energy of respect coming through. Like people admire you, they admire your personality, and you're a very impressive person, group number 1. With this Fire and Water, it's, you have that duality also. You have your masculine side, you have your feminine side. You're in touch with both of them. You're very charming, you're attractive, obviously. And this card, I definitely specifically connect with attention. So people want your attention. You could attract a lot of people who are attention seekers also. And you could have also like a good social media. I feel like good engagement on your social media. Powerful personality. People are impressed by you for sure. And there's this desire to come forward. A few of the people who are interested in you, they actually have deep feelings for you, but they don't come forward. Maybe there's a bit of intimidation that they feel towards you, or they feel like they're not good enough. Something about that. Or obviously I was talking about being friend zoned, so that could be there as well. You could be someone who holds back. You don't express your emotions. I think you should. There could be a few people that don't come forward, who could actually be good partners to you, group number 1. So that's like a message or a piece of advice that was coming through. So that's the reading for you. I think I'll end it here. It's long enough. Please leave your feedback. I really need to know if this reading was good. If you liked it, I can do a part 2. And join the membership. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Support the channel, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Please don't mind the sun. On this side, I had to move the camera a little bit. So I hope it's okay. You can see the cards properly. So today's reading is inspired by The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. I just got this idea out of the blue that maybe I should do a reading where I can pick up on the energies of the groups and connect it with the archetypes that are presented in the book. There are 9 archetypes who have this particular style of seduction that they employ. However, it doesn't matter if you've read the book or not. If you have and you think there's a particular one that you resonate with, please leave a comment. I'd love to know. And if you've not read it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you try to seduce people or not. It's just something that can happen very subconsciously. It's your energy that you carry and how you connect with people. And if you're charming, how do you charm people? How are they charmed by you? So that's the reading for today. I hope this makes sense. And I just realized my setup is a little crooked. Let me just move these a little. So yeah, I just wanted to give like a brief intro to the reading. And by the way, I spent a lot of time working on this video. I had to look up the archetypes and do my research, then associate certain tarot cards and oracle cards with those types. So I spent a lot of time on it. So I would really appreciate it if you like the video, you would support the video, you know, leave some likes and comments, engage with the video. And I really need the feedback as well, because I have another idea to do like a part 2. If this is well received, I might do a part 2 with, I have some ideas, let's just say. So if you're interested in part 2, please support the video. And I do hope you guys enjoy it. So this is the card that you chose. We have the riddle here. This is the one I connected with the coquette, one of the archetypes that are from the book. We have the medallion. This is the one I connect with the star archetype. So these are the 2 archetypes that came through with your reading. I'm going to look at the oracle cards in a bit. So let's talk about, first of all, the cards themselves and the archetypes. So the riddle here obviously talks about a person who could be a bit mysterious, someone who's hard to read. So people are really interested in you because you're a bit of like a riddle that they want to unravel. And obviously with certain people, you get what you see. So that's not as interesting. I'm sorry, I just ate, so I don't know, I'm finding it hard to speak. Excuse me. So with the riddle, it can talk about just someone who's different, unique, mysterious. You could be very feminine also with this coquette energy. Group number 2, you could be very feminine. I'm drawn towards these fingers. We have 3 here, we have 5 here. 3 is connected to Jupiter, 5 is Mercury. You could be someone who's very intelligent also. I think your intelligence stands out. We see a hand here as well, again with the palm outstretched. So definitely something about you. You could be seen as a prize with the medallion here. With medallion, it can also indicate a person who has a lot of awards and laurels and accolades. So someone who's a high achiever. Just the way you are, the kind of person you are, you could be very well educated, you could be very intelligent, you could have really great qualities as a person, just outside of your looks. I'm picking that up. So another message I'm getting is you could be someone where your first impression, people could have like a preconceived notion, or people could read you wrong. So once they get to know you, there are all these layers they have to peel, and they're really surprised by your energy. They're like, wow, I completely misread this person. So they might be really surprised to get to know you. You're like a completely different person. And you could also be very mysterious. You're just a person that people never truly know completely. And you like to keep things to yourself. You could be a bit introverted also. I'm picking up 8th house energy. And if I'm not wrong, I think, yeah, you did get 8th house for your astrology cards. You're definitely someone who's a bit mysterious. You could be into spirituality. Obviously, you're watching a tarot reading, so you're into 8th house matters, which are occult, astrology, manifestation, all those things. Slightly hidden. Maybe you're into psychology also. You're good at reading people. You're a good observer. You like to pay attention to people. You're definitely someone who stands out. Very unique, very different, and people truly never get to know you. The scales make me think of a snake and a fish as well. So someone who's like a little slippery, out of reach, and it's almost as if the hands are reaching out to connect with the person. And the snake also, the scales imagery making me think of a snake. Snakes are very seductive, and it's also connected with, especially in astrology, Vedic astrology, the nakshatras that are connected with the nag, or the snakes, I should say, Mrigashira, Rohini, and Ashlesha. Those are very seductive, especially Ashlesha. Ashlesha is the one connected with the art of seduction. And a lot of beautiful people have this, these nakshatras. And also, one thing I remember is it's something about the body, movement of the body, because snake, they kind of get to know someone's movement through their body, like rhythm. They read that. I'm not really explaining it all that well, but snakes don't have ears, and they use their body and rhythms to kind of assess their surroundings. So it's connected with one's body. So you could be someone who has a good body, attractive body, or just the way you move, your body language could be very seductive and attractive. You could obviously have talents connected to the body, like dancing, or maybe you model, some of you, maybe, you know, you could use your body as like something to do with your career also. That's what I'm getting. And you could be very flexible also, athletic maybe. But anyway, you're a high achiever with medallion. This is a person who has high rewards or high accolades in life, lots of praise, recognition. It's giving me 6 of Wands energy. So there's something about you where people want to get to know you better. So that's why they come towards you. They're attracted towards your energy, and they also have a good image of you in their mind, and they expect good things from you. They feel like you will be a high achiever in life. If you're really young watching this reading, there's something about you that's very impressive, and people want to imbibe your energy. Some people might even feel inspired by you, like they want to emulate you. And winning you over, like being with you, I'm getting this energy because all these outstretched hands makes me feel like it's not just attraction, it's not just seduction. People actually, the ones who are attracted to you, they want to be with you. Yeah, you're like a prize that they want. They want to win you over. That's the energy I'm picking up so far. Let's look at some of the cards. We have the butterfly with this air element. So butterfly represents transformation. It's again giving me this energy of a person maybe going through a lot of hardships and then transforming into this beautiful butterfly and eventually reaping rewards of their hard work later on in their life. And butterflies just attract attention. Whenever they are floating around, everyone, you know, your gaze just gets turned towards them. So they're very beautiful, known for their beauty and hard to catch. And definitely something about possessing you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like wanting to be with you, wanting to be around you. And it's also talking about your beauty. With air element, it can talk about talking to you specifically. Maybe you're really good at conversation. So you could be someone who, like I said, initially I was picking up this energy of someone who's very intelligent. So you could be really great at conversation. It's not just about, I'm not getting that energy of someone who's very charming or you flirt really well. I'm just getting this energy of someone who's easy to talk to and you have just so many things to talk about. You're very interesting and you're intelligent. And the people who are interested in you, they could find that talking to you, there's so many things to talk about and you could have similar interests, which they probably weren't expecting you to have. Let's say for like a female watching this reading, and there's a guy who's interested in you, and then you start talking about sports and he's like really surprised by that, or you're talking about the news or politics or something that's more so like guys' interest. So that's why I think I'm just getting this energy of someone who's into guy stuff, or you can talk to guys for a long time because you have similar interests. That's what I'm picking up. We have money. So a person of high value. With this medallion also, I was getting this energy of someone who maybe you belong to a rich family, or you could have good money, like I said. And there's also this energy that people want to treat you. They want to spend money on you. They want to impress you. They want to show that I'm in the same league as you, or I don't know, because some people also have this love language. I think it is one of the love languages where giving gifts, I think that's one of them. So you could attract a lot of people who want to shower you with gifts and presents because that's their love language. Maybe these people that you're attracting, they are not the most communicative when it comes to emotions. You could also have this energy. That's why whatever energy we have, that's the one that we tend to attract. So being this riddle, you could be someone who's slightly closed off, and you have this introverted, secretive energy, Scorpio energy. So you might not express your emotions all that much. That's why you could attract those partners, and they show their love through their actions and getting you gifts instead of giving you compliments. So that's what I'm picking up. Next up, we have number 24. The numbers could be significant. I always mention the numbers, so try to pay attention to them. We have the Rainbow Reviver. So this is talking about a person with good energy. I'm also getting this energy here of a person who's, I feel like self-fulfilled. It's giving me independent energy. It's giving me the energy of a person who finds their happiness and their love from within. So I feel like you're someone who's independent, and you could be very mature when it comes to relationships. I feel like you don't tend to be too clingy. Group number 2, you could have that tendency to not be too clingy, not be too dependent on your partners, and this quality really shines through, and people tend to notice it, and they really like this quality about you. Especially the people who are interested in you, they think of you as a person who's just so fulfilled, living like a fulfilling life, doing so many things on your own, and they're really impressed by you, and they kind of look at you as their ideal partner. With Rainbow Reviver, it can speak about a person who has a bright personality. Also, even though you're introverted, I think there are different sides to you with all these colors, that you have all these colors inside of you, and there's this energy that you represent to your colleagues, the outer world, and then there's that different side of you that you show to your friends, your lover, or whoever you're interested in. So I feel like you're a multifaceted person. That's why you're this riddle, because you have all these sides to yourself, and people are really surprised by you. It's like people never feel like, oh, okay, I truly know group number 2 now. You're just always surprising and amazing people with your energy. And definitely you have this, because it might seem like you have heavy energy or something like this, but no, you have this bright energy as well within you, where you're fun to talk to and you're engaging. You don't bring people down. Your energy it's not heavy. It's bright. I want to put this one here. Next up, we have Kriya. Kriya itself means movement, and I'm really drawn towards all this pink in the card. Very feminine energy. We have all these jewels, this looks like a jewelry piece actually, and we have these big gems, and almost as if the coins are falling out. Something about abundance that I'm picking up here. So people feel like if they were to date you, be with you, there's this abundant energy. They could really multiply their abundance. They would feel very lucky and blessed to be with you. We were getting this energy here as well with the money, with the medallion also. Kriya, again, talking about movement. So your body, like I was picking up earlier, you could have a really great body. You could just the way you move. I don't know if people tell you this or not, but your body, your movement, the way you walk, or when you dance, you could be really attractive. I don't know if people tell you that or not, but I'm definitely picking up this energy with this pile specifically. So And obviously you could be a dancer, you could be a model or actor, or you put your body out there. Something about that is coming through. Yoga, athlete, maybe going to the gym, stuff like that, you know. So definitely something about your body is coming through, and movement. So lots of engagement also. Someone who's not boring, someone who's multifaceted, very interesting. Let's look at the astrology cards. We have the North Node. We have the 8th house. So we see this big explosion. It's like you're this unique person who really stands out. You're very different than everyone else. North Node. Rahu is the one who's the foreigner. So he stands out in a crowd, in a big crowd. So you're someone like that. Even though you could be introverted, you could be shy, you don't put yourself in the limelight, but there's this energy about you that makes you very different, especially once people get to know you, because we have 8th house, which is connected with intimacy. So only people who know you really well can sense this energy, but you do have this subtle energy about you that people will pick up on. With 8th house, intimacy obviously is talking about wanting to get close to you, physical attraction obviously. And here also we see like a person doing pole dancing. So again, that dancing, your body, something about movement of the body is very strong with this pile. If you resonate with this message, please leave your comments. I want to know. So coming back to 8th house, you could be Scorpio, strong Scorpio placements. You could have Rahu in the 1st house also. I'm getting that. You could be a Scorpio ascendant also. You could attract a lot of Scorpios in your life. And naturally, you're watching a tarot reading, you're into 8th house things, right? So I feel like you could attract a lot of people who are into these things as well. And there's a resonance there. Secretive, mysterious, attractive, physical attraction. That's your that's what makes you seductive. The fact that you're kind of a riddle, you're kind of mysterious, people cannot read you. And just the way you look, the way you move. And you're also intelligent. North Node is also connected with intelligence and coming up with brilliant ideas. That's a very North Node thing. And also obsession. People might be obsessing over you. There's this energy of natural obsession that you kind of cultivate in other people. Let's pull some tarot. Spirit, what's the message for group number 2? What makes them seductive? What's their seduction style? What can you tell group number 2? I want to take this one. We have 4 of Cups. Both the cards speak about fear of rejection to me, and a person who would walk away. Something about you where you're not afraid to walk away, or you're not interested. That's what makes other people interested in you. The fact that you don't speak about your emotions too much. You could have a sweet voice also. You seem a little intense when it comes to love. People feel like, I don't know, I think certain people want this kind of energy where they feel this strong connection with someone. You're not someone who would date around, or you'll just go on blind dates. I'm not getting that energy. You're a bit intense, or you need to be heavily invested or interested before giving someone a chance. So people like that about you. 2 of Wands. You can see both sides of the coins. You're a very balanced person. What I'm getting with this is beauty with brains. The best of both worlds. Someone who's attractive and someone who's intelligent. Someone who's good on the outside, looks good on the outside, but is also good on the inside. Again, emphasis on the body here. You could go to the gym. You could be very good looking. Page of Cups. I was about to say coins. You give very young energy. I think you could be very young. Bunch of people picking this pile, but you have this old wise soul energy about you. That's why people expect you to make it big. A lot of young energy I'm picking up as well. With page coming through, you could be really good at conversation. Like I said earlier, you could also be very charming, fun. Especially I connect Page of Cups with a flirt. So you could flirt for sure. But I think you're the sort of person, group number 2, there certain people that you'll flirt with, certain people you'll only talk about your hobbies and interests, you won't flirt with them. So I think you'd treat everyone differently, or this energy about you where you're, I don't know, you're very mysterious and unique. We have High Priestess, definitely was picking that up. We have Temperance at the bottom, so very balanced person. Like I said earlier, Temperance balances the masculine and the feminine. So you're good at everything. Like I said, Jack of all trades. That's the energy I'm picking up with you. You're good at everything. Very self-focused, very independent energy. And you're just like a force to be reckoned with. And people notice that. And that's why really they admire you as the kind of person that you are. And you're very impressive. It's like a person finds one thing good about you, then they're like, okay, now I found this another thing, then another. It's like you never stop impressing people. There's so many different qualities that you have. You could also be a person who doesn't boast a lot, so you don't show off all of the talents that you have. That's why people get to know that in the time being, you know, and it kind of builds up. So you're very humble. That's another message I'm picking up with this pile. And you could have great intuition, you could have psychic abilities yourself with all this 8th house energy, High Priestess, a lot of water here as well with cups, 3 cups, right? Definitely I'm picking up this energy of someone very wise beyond your years, and you look very young and fun and interesting, but there's this depth to you as well, group number 2. So that's where I'll end the reading. If you're interested in more content from me, you want to support my channel, please join the membership, whatever tier that you feel comfortable with. I don't know if I mentioned the tiers or not, but I did in the first group. But if you are interested, tier 1 is for monthly prediction, 2nd is for extra tarot readings from me, 3rd is astrology stuff, more like spiritual stuff, remedies, how to fix your planets, how to read tarot for yourself. If you want to start a tarot channel, I can do a video on that as well, giving pointers. So you can request more like specific things from me once you join the membership, especially with the 2nd tier, doing tarot readings. Whatever you are interested in, I can do those specific readings as well. So if anyone wants more from me, more content, you want to support my channel, you can join the membership. And if you like this reading, please leave your feedback. I really need to know if this reading resonated, and if it made sense, you want a part 2, let me know. Sound off in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Please don't mind the sun on this side. I hope this side is not too dark, but let's keep going with the readings. So today's reading is what's your seduction style. The reading is inspired by The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. It's a book on seduction, and he has 9 archetypes in the book, which represent 9 different ways that people seduce other people, consciously, subconsciously. So it doesn't matter if you read the book or not, if you again consciously do it or not. I just thought, I don't know, this idea came to me. I thought it would be interesting. So I'm really interested in the feedback, whether you like this reading or not. Please take your time out and leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not, because I have another idea of a specific way of doing this reading again, like a part 2 in future. So if this video does well, I might do the part 2. If it doesn't do well, I'm gonna have to let that go. So please let me know. So these are the cards that you chose. We have the Vessel and we have the King. So these are also, I want to say that I spent a lot of time working on this video, so I had to do a little bit of research and then associate certain tarot cards and oracles with those archetypes. So I chose 2 archetypes for these cards. For the King, we have the charismatic, and the Vessel I connected with the dandy. So these are 2 of the archetypes from the book. I'm going to keep the oracle cards aside for a second. We'll get back to those. So let's start the reading. For the Vessel, obviously I'm drawn towards the body. So you could have a very attractive body. People are seduced by your body, especially your torso. And there's something about you. I think you could be physically very attractive, and your aura also with the King. You come across as this king archetype, king or queen. Doesn't matter what your gender is. But the way I read this is a person with a formidable strong aura. Your energy is very seductive. I feel like you might give people a power trip, or just being with you, the idea of being with you, idea of being in a relationship with you. You give this energy of a power couple, or just this energy of being significant just because you're in touch with group number 3. And also this attention from you. I think you giving people attention is something that they really like. They crave attention from you. And I'm drawn towards this, almost looks like a seal. So it's like a seal of approval, or like people just looking for approval from you, validation from you. Maybe people tend to ask you for favors also, or advice in general. I'm just picking up your energy is very seductive. It doesn't have to be something physically attractive, something to do with looks or the body. It's just your aura, your personality, the kind of person that you are. That's very seductive. Coming back to the archetypes, dandy is connected with a person who uses both masculine and feminine traits to attract other people. So there's this level of excitement. You don't really know what's coming next. So there's that surprise element. There's that element of bringing the feminine and the masculine together. So a very balanced person. Also a person who's really into fashion. Usually that's probably you, group number 3. You dress really well, or you could do it subconsciously also. Like some people are not into fashion, but there's this theory about seasonal colors. So certain colors bring out your features more, certain colors dull you down. So you could naturally, let's say you're not into fashion, but you can naturally have that talent, or that detailed eye, where you tend to wear clothes that bring out your features. It doesn't have to mean that you have to wear really expensive clothes, branded clothes, extravagant clothes, or have like a particular sense of style. Just the way you dress, even with very little effort, you could bring out your best features. You could look really well. The way you carry your clothes, your confidence, that is also very attractive. But dandy is connected with someone who's fashionable, someone who puts in the effort in their appearance, someone who's stimulating to look at, and someone who has both masculine and feminine traits that they use to impress other people. So for a woman, it could mean that you're feminine, but also you're masculine, in the sense that you're very individualistic, you're very intelligent, you can look after yourself. And certain traits that men have is they have a sense of humor, and they can get a lot done, and they're very outgoing, very adventurous. So you could be someone who's like that. You could have the good qualities of masculinity as well within you. Risk taker, someone who's exciting, interesting, and maybe into sports, stuff like that. Masculine traits, but the ones that are not negative in any way. And if you're a guy picking this pile, like I said, you could be into fashion, you could be sensitive, you could be in touch with your emotions, and you could create a space where women can open up to you. You could have those good quality traits that are connected with femininity that people like about you. So I'm picking up this balance of masculine and feminine. Someone who's mature, balanced, and interesting person. I think that's the one quality that's really standing out to me, that you are interesting. And there's this exciting energy with all this red, yellow, even the chakras associated with it, Manipur chakra, sacral chakra. So someone who's physically attractive, someone who's fun to be around. I'm getting that energy. And the planets associated with this energy is more masculine. Sun, Mars, Jupiter, all 3 are masculine. But also there's this just this energy of Jupiter is wise, so someone who's intelligent, someone who's mature, not overly masculine. And Mars could be someone who's fun, exciting, risk-taking, someone who's stimulating, and maybe moves around a lot, maybe extroverted also. And Sun is very individualistic, someone who's very self-assured, someone who's not looking for validation but is a leader. People tend to follow you. That's the energy I'm picking up. And Mars is also connected with the body. So maybe you work out, you dance, you are into athletics, or something about moving your body, keeping your body in shape, taking care of your food intake, something about being very proactive and in control of things. And you're just very active. You're not a passive person, and you could be also very busy, and your body could be attractive, like I said, and your aura. That's what I'm picking up. Let's look at some more cards for you. We have the golden egg. We have service. So again, you could have a lot of people that you tend to lead. Maybe people that you work with are attracted to you, and there's this energy where people feel like, it's interesting, the group number, I think it was group number 1 that also got the servant card. Here we have the service card. That's interesting. So people want to serve you, first of all, and they feel like they will have to put in the work if they were to be with you. So you're like a high price sort of a person. You're the sort of person where people feel like they have to be on their A game. And I'm also getting this energy of competition also, like people trying to compete with you, and also people admire you so much that they want to be like you. Sometimes we get attracted to people that we don't necessarily have romantic feelings for, but people that we feel so inspired by them that we want to be like them. So we can confuse those feelings of attraction and inspiration, admiration. So I feel like with this pile, I'm definitely picking this up. Maybe people are not overly crushing on you, but they want to be like you. Maybe people tend to copy you, follow you. With the service energy, I'm getting this energy of a Saturn energy, and you being the sun, it's like people tend to follow you. And they wanna, with this love language, it could be quality time and acts of service. And picking that up, we have golden egg. So again, it's talking about a person where there's a lot of potential. There's potential for growth. People also feel like right now they might not be on that level to be with you, but they want to work towards it, and maybe eventually there could be an opportunity to get together with you. But they definitely feel more inspired by your presence in their life, and they obviously see you as this golden egg, like this ticket to fame, this ticket to abundance, something about you that's like a prize. I was getting this energy with, I don't know which group had the medallion. I think it was group number 2. Yeah, I was getting that prize possession sort of energy also. But anyway, let's keep going. We have gardener here, number 16. So this card, gardener, talks about, there's one card which is the garden, and this other card is the gardener, which is about the person, not about your external environment. So what are you working on? How are you fixing up your garden? Are you proactive? Again, getting that masculine energy of a person who's proactive, taking care of everything, keeping stock of everything. Okay, these are my good qualities. I need to focus on them and fix my bad qualities. I want to work on my career, but I also want to be in touch with my emotions, connect with my friends, be more social. You're just giving me this energy of a person who's very busy, who has a lot on their plate, who's very impressive, always leveling up, glowing up. I'm getting that energy also with the golden egg, possibility of like a glow up. Yeah, I'm getting that. With gardener, again, coming back to this card, you are someone who has a lot going in their favor, and you're a hard worker. I feel like with this pile, there's something about you where you always want to be better. You have inspiring energy, group number 3. People feel inspired by you, and they also kind of feel like you will take care of them. With the service energy also, with the gardener also, I think people who want to be with you in a relationship, they feel like you will take care of them, that you're a good person, you're hardworking, you will be stable, you will be responsible, you're a great partner. You just have this energy of someone who's in control, great energy, great aura. I think it's your character, your personality that is very seductive, that people feel like, wow, this person is a catch. That's what I'm picking up. Next up, we have these two cards came out together. We have tapas, which is about, I think, I know what it means in Hindi. What would be its translation? We have santosha, which is satisfaction. Tapas would be working very hard towards something, very dedicated to something, and kind of putting your own body through a lot of turmoil, or just a lot of I don't know, hardships. I can't really explain it perfectly, But again, it's giving me this energy of maybe you go to the gym, you work on your body, and there's an emphasis on the body here, right? So your body could be very attractive. And this is also giving me Saturn Sun energy again, where people feel like you're a hard worker, you put in a lot of work, so you come across as a responsible, mature individual. So that is very attractive to other people. And also people wanting to impress you. I'm getting this energy strongly, like they want to impress you, because you will not be impressed easily. You're a prized person, you're a person of high value, they notice that about you. And Santosha is about people imagining that they will be satisfied with you. There's this energy about you where people feel like this person will fulfill me. So you're definitely a person that people admire. I think this is the one standout quality I'm picking up on this pile compared to every other pile, where people feel like there's some quality that you possess, group number 3, where you will fulfill other people because you have so much going on in your favor. You're I'm just getting that energy of like a 10 on 10. I don't know why people could say that about you, like you have everything, you're like the perfect person. Something about you where people feel like they will find contentment. I'm picking that up very strongly. 1 3 3 1 on the timer. So yeah, coming back to the reading, I'm really surprised. I think I didn't go over the charismatic. I went over the dandy, but I didn't go over the charismatic. And the specific message I'm getting with this pile is that out of all the archetypes, they have their own style. Like dandy is someone who will excite you, will engage you. Charmer is someone who will charm you. And the star is seems like a star that you're drawn towards, you know, like a movie star or something. With charismatic, that's the personality type that you got, group number 3. Charismatic is someone who will not necessarily go towards other people trying to impress them. Charismatic is someone who draws people in towards them. And that's the energy of you, because you're so busy on yourself, living your life. You might not even, you could be someone who's very humble and modest, group number 3, and you might not realize these things about you. But you have that natural aura, that energy where you attract people towards you. You might not make a big deal out of yourself, but people tend to make a big deal out of you. That's what I'm picking up. This, you're the kind of person that you are, the way you talk, the way you live your life is very charismatic. You're a high achiever. You're someone who's very talented, very impressive. Your energy is infectious. And people want to not only be with you, but be like you. And that's admirable, really, you know, because that's rare to find. We usually, you know, put that sort of energy towards celebrities. We don't put that towards our friends or, you know, people that we know. Someone we admire so much that we want to be like them. So you're definitely attracting a bit of like fangirl, fanboy energy, and you're charismatic. You don't try to seduce anyone. Naturally, people are so attracted to you. That's what I'm picking up. For astrology, you got Moon and Saturn. So what with this, I'm picking up this specific message of a person who could be withholding when it comes to emotions. You might be a little bit serious. You might not be the most romantic, and that is another thing that attracts people towards you, because usually the people, first of all, you could attract a lot of people who could have depression. Moon Saturn conjunction does indicate depression or low mood, low energy, sadness. So you could attract people who are in this energy, who are looking for something serious. People who don't like to get vulnerable, don't like to express their emotions, or when they do, it's like a lot of emotions all at once. You could be someone who's serious, more practical, more mature, more just practical, and I don't know, just focus on your life, not really necessarily superly romantic, or I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting the energy of someone who's like an old soul here. And you don't express your emotions. You kind of pick yourself up and you keep on moving. You don't make a big deal out of setbacks. You could have been through a lot of hardships yourself. That's why you could attract partners like that, you know, similar to your energy. People who are serious. I was cutting the deck and we got 4 of Wands. So definitely people see you as the one they want to settle down with, not someone they just want to have like a short fling with, because you're serious, you're practical, you're doing good things in your life, and you're a little bit unromantic. That's why you could even attract people who are overly romantic, so the energy gets balanced out. And maybe people who are very ungrounded, they're looking for a stable energy like you. That's why they could be drawn towards you. Also getting this energy where people who maybe have gone through a few heartbreaks, they're just wanting someone stable, someone reliable, someone they can depend on. And you have that energy of someone serious. When you say something, you mean it. People respect your opinion. You could be very honest as well. You don't tend to lie or cheat people, or that's the energy you carry, where people respect you and they think highly of you, you know, your character especially. So what's seductive about group number 3? Let's pull some tarot. We have 3 of coins, so it's all about your work. Especially when you work, people are really impressed by you. The way you work, you could be very passionate about your work. You're a hard worker, very sincere person. People at your workplace could also be interested in you. We have 6 of Wands, someone who gets a lot of attention. You could be in the public eye. Lots of fame, recognition, doing really well in your career maybe. Just you enjoy good reputation in society and people want your attention. You could have a lot of people throwing themselves at you for sure. Maybe you're a workaholic, you're busy with work, you don't engage with a lot of other people. We have 10 of coins. Again, you give this husband or wife material energy. 10 of coins. Someone people want to settle down with, not have a fling with. And with the dog, it does indicate loyalty. Friendship also. People feel like they're friends with you. It's not just like a physical connection, but there's friendship there as well. There's this feeling of belonging, this connection, this feeling of family they feel with you. We have Knight of Wands. You could attract first of all, you could have a reputation, maybe a wrong reputation of like a player, because you don't get into relationships. You're looking for something serious yourself maybe. And maybe you're perpetually single because you don't find the kind of partner you're looking for. So you could have this reputation where people assume you're a player. You could attract a lot of people like that as well. There's a mismatch of what you're looking for and what you find. It's not really aligned, I feel like. You could also travel a lot. You could have this life that's very exciting. Your work really fulfills you. You have all these things going in your life that fulfill you. And you keep distracted, or at least this is the image you give off. People think, oh, if I was to be with group number 3, I would have such a full life. I would get to travel. I would get to meet so many people, or I don't know, this fantasy that the people have created in their mind about your life and your lifestyle. That's what I'm picking up. Let's pull. Okay, I'll finish with these 2. We have 3 of Wands, again indicating travel. 3 of Cups. So we got 3 threes with your pile. 3 3 3. That's very interesting. Could be significant. Jupiter energy is there. You could be wise. But again, there could be maybe multiple. I'm picking up very specific message. If you know people in your life where there are 2 friends, both of them could be interested in you. Let's say 2 friends that you know of. Or there's like a circle of friends and 2 people are best friends. Both could be interested in you. Just as I was saying that, I noticed the back of the deck energy. We have 6 of Cups. Again, friendship energy. Ace of Cups. Someone wants to be with you. 2 of Cups. Oh my god, this is lovely. I think someone could be coming forward to approach you. Especially, it could be a friend. Coming back to the 3s, there could be third party situations in your life. There could be a lot of friendships turning into relationships, or friends having crushes on you, or something about 3-party relationships. I'm picking that up. You could have an Anuradha Nakshatra. I'm getting that energy, group number 3. But your friends could have crushes on you. Your co-workers could have crushes on you. I see distance. I think you tend to run away from relationships, feelings, vulnerability. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. Let me know if this resonates. But yeah, there's a lot of distance that you tend to create. And you tend to run away from relationships. And there could be also this tendency to become friends first. Maybe you want to be friends first, get to know the person, then date them. But there's this energy of sincerity that's coming through. People take you seriously, people respect you, people want a partner like you in their life. And that is what makes you seductive. That you're not trying, that you're not obvious, that you're not like everyone else. You're different, you're unique, and you're a good person. People respect you. Group number 3. Lots of 3s. Give me your interpretation of the 3s. So as I was pulling the card, I forgot to mention that I've started my membership on my channel. There are 3 different tiers. First tier is for monthly predictions. If you're interested, you can join. Second level is for tarot readings that are specifically posted on my members only, because I can't do all the different topics that I get. Like, I don't do career readings, so I'll be posting that there. If you have any video requests, you can leave those also. I can do specific readings that you want me to do as members. I'll do that on tier number 2. And tier 3 is for learning astrology, learning tarot. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, I can help you with that. Maybe I can post a video how to start your own tarot channel if you want that. And just remedies for the planets, how to read your own chart. So all my knowledge that I've accumulated over the years studying astrology, I want to share that. I can't really post astrology content on my tarot channel. It wouldn't do well, just the way that YouTube is. So the 3rd tier is for my astrology stuff and other stuff as well, like all the esoteric stuff that I know, I'll be posting there. But anyway, if you're interested, please join the membership for extra content from me. Support the channel and leave the feedback for this specific reading. I would love to know your opinion. What do you thought of it? If you want part 2, let me know. Thank you for watching. Support the channel, guys. Bye.